At least 13 people have been killed after Russia and Ukraine exchanged strikes overnight. The strikes come as French President Emmanuel Macron vowed to deliver new interceptor missiles to Ukraine. Russian strikes have killed 7 in Ukraine, while 4 have been killed in Russia and 2 others have been killed in a Russia-annexed Crimea. In Ukraine, a Russian drone struck a railway station in Odesa. Visuals that you see on your screen show workers clearing broken glass windows and debris strewn across the railway station. According to railway officials, no one has been killed in the attack and train services have not been disrupted. Following this, a Russian drone strike on a shopping center in Ukraine's Kryvyi Rih killed 16 and injured at least 130 people. Authorities say that 4 people are still missing following the strikes. Rescuers could be seen clearing the rubble as citizens recall the incident in the aftermath of these strikes.
I ran out into the parking lot. There were very loud screams and there was a lot of fire and smoke. After that, I went back to my workplace to grab my phone so I could tell my friend not to come to the complex with her child as they were due to arrive. And then there was a second explosion. There were a lot of casualties in the parking lot, a lot of blood, and the concrete slab in the parking lot was shattered.
Furthermore, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy called the attack absolutely cynical and despicable. Zelensky added that the Russian drone strike is a deliberate attempt to target emergency services. Amidst the attacks, France has promised aid to Ukraine with interceptor missiles. In a post on X, French President Emmanuel Macron said that it is crucial to provide Ukraine with all the necessary means to defend its skies and thwart this aggression. Meanwhile, 2 children have been killed while 2 others have been injured following a Ukrainian drone strike in southern Russia. Russian officials said that civilian infrastructure and residential buildings have come under a direct drone attack. Following this, Russian President Vladimir Putin said that Ukrainian strikes will not turn the tide of the war. In an interview, Putin said that Kyiv has inflicted economic losses, but a turning point is yet to be reached in the conflict.
Of course, strikes on civilian, actually unprotected objects, and what is especially important, on civilians, cause economic damage to our country, lead to losses. But still, the end result for the enemy turned out to be the exact opposite of what was expected. Of course, no turning point in the confrontation with Russia could and did not happen. The Kyiv regime and its masters cannot, have not, and never will receive any advantage.
Furthermore, the Russian president said that Ukraine has opened the Pandora's box with its strikes on the country's economic targets. Putin added that Russia would retaliate with attacks targeting Ukraine's most sensitive economic sectors.
The Kyiv regime has set out to damage our economy. What has it done? It has opened Pandora's box itself. Well, get an answer about your Ukrainian most sensitive economic sectors, which frankly are already on their last legs.